inside another dimension, face battling barbarians and evil magic on a quest for adventure in a maze of monsters. Once you get into it, you'll never be the same. Hero Quest. Now with 2 new adventure packs, the legend grows.
Hi, welcome back to Not Your Mother's Hobbies. Today we are doing our next frozen horror monster, the Yeti. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. He's so sick. I love him. He's awesome upgrade and very simple. If you remember the mummy from the core, super simple. So because of that, we're going to do 2 paint schemes. So let's get to it. Alright, first up, our first paint scheme, we're doing Pilar Glacier. We're going to do like a blue fur, similar to the ice goblin guys and their fur trim. But we're going to do that for his whole body. This one is going to be more accurate to the artwork. That's our first one, and our second will be a variant. So just get all of that fur blued up all over the place. Get them saturated, avoiding the hands and the face and the horns and whatever. We're going in with our white. This time it's bold titanium. You could use the crappy craft paint. Totally could do that, but I got this awesome new one, so we're using that. And just dry brush over. And just like the doors and whatnot, you can build it up, right? That first pass you do doesn't have to be the only one. You can build it up with a second and a third and just go higher and higher on the model to make it brighter and brighter. We got Frostheart next. This is going to be our skin. Again, if you've seen those icy gremlins, we're doing the same skin. It's going to be lit. It's going to be awesome. Check it out. Be careful around the face because, there's a mold line in there. He's got some gums. His mouth being open. He got a real big mouth. Lots of detail in there. So just be really careful around there. But again, if you make mistakes, he's all white. So just go back with a white. You know, not even an off-white. Go back with a pure. Blue 1 for our highlight, and we're only doing 1 highlight because blue 1 is, I find, pretty good for layering up. You can do like 1 or 2 extra layers, and it'll actually brighten it up. So you can do a first one, a second one, a third one, and it'll get brighter, brighter, brighter over the miniature. Bugman's Glow. We're using this for the nosy. We're giving him a little red nosy. And remember, just to reinforce, you don't have to use the paints that I use. Whatever you got, go for it. You know, just do a closest match. Half the time, that's what I'm doing. I have a lot of stuff that's not even the same company, and I have an idea, and I don't even know if I have the paints for it, and I just go for it. Just closest match, go with your gut, and try it out. Now, Wraithbone is going to be for cleaning up, as usual, but also for his little fingernails and stuff. Make sure those get all nice and cleaned up and base coated. We're doing Skeleton Horde here for his bony horns and all of his nails and stuff. And don't forget, he's got one of his feet raised. You can do that Frostheart blue down there for his skin as well. You don't have to highlight it, but just don't miss out. Guilliman flesh on the inside of his mouth. We're going to do his teeth and his gums like this because, you know, he can have some feral, red, bony, gruesome teeth. But this way we'll get his gums as well as his tongue. And then we just highlight up with Wraithbone. Get all the bony bits, his teeth, his feeties, his nails. Look at this. Coming along so fast. Then we just base like normal, right? Gray, texture paint, dry brush, all the usual. Alright, type number 2. This is the variant. Okay, this is another way that you could do it. We have the same Zenithal, and we're doing Apothecary White on top. This is that gray, cool gray, off-white kind of thing. Contrast paint. Then we're going to dry brush. It's the exact same. We're starting off the exact same, just with a different layer color underneath. Volupus Pink. This might seem strange. I wanted a kind of like a pinky baboon looking skin. And so I just went with my gut and thought, okay, pink, that sounds cool, let's go. And I was just guessing. This is sort of how I do my weird colored alternates. I think that'd be cool. And then I just go for it. I don't even know if I have the paints half the time. I just think, you know what, let's do this. And so that's what we're doing here. I don't even know if I have the paints at the time. I'm just going. Bugman's Glow, you might think it's wrong when you're looking at it, that the color doesn't match, but just trust the process. All right, I'm experimenting a little bit, and if you remember, way back with our zombies, we did different undertones with the same skin colors, and we got different tints. Well, this is kind of the same idea, where we're going to do our normal flesh tones, right? Katie in here, we're bringing them up. Bugman's, I know we don't usually use, but it is part of a triad, GW's skin triad, and we're just bringing it up like that with our different bottom base color, this pink, and layering our usual skin color on top, and it's going to give it an interesting baboony tint. So just trust the process and feel free to experiment. If you get an idea and you don't know if you can do it, just try it. Don't hold back. So we're using Kislev here for our bigger highlights, and that's as high as we're going. That's as high as the highlights we're doing on this guy, but look at that. Really came out, and I didn't even know what the heck I was doing. So you can obviously do it too. Anybody could do it. A baby could do it. Frostheart for the nose. We're going to give this guy the opposite kind of nose. The other guy with the blue skin had a pink nose. This guy's going to have a blue nose. He's got a little frozy nose. And then everything else, we just do the exact same way we did before. So the mouth, the horns, the feeties, everything else. Same as we did. And that is it. The Yeti finished. So simple, so easy. And you got to see how we can experiment a little too. But look at that. I like this really cool kind of look based off the artwork. I really like how this came out. He's super cool. Pun intended, bro. Really cool though. Really like it. Really like the sculpt. The updated sculpt is awesome. It's really sick. I think it really, the pose does a lot for it too. And here's the other one. Here's the alternate. And now you got a little bit of an idea of how I do alternates. I kind of just guess and test and mess around. What's going to be cool? What's going to look good in my brain, and then just see if I can do it. Remember, it's paint. You can always paint over. You can always start over. You could strip it. You could paint over it. It's all good. Don't stress and have fun. We are speeding our way through Frozen Horror, getting to the end. Only a couple more monsters left. I think 2. And then a hero, and we are done. That's going to be an expansion in the bag. Be sure to let me know how you enjoyed the video in the comments down below, what you guys are painting, what you guys are up to, as well as what you want to see or what you're looking forward to. We've got a lot of hero quests coming up, as well as some other projects I've been working on. But in the meantime, make sure you're hitting that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit all those bloops and bleeps. Check out my Twitch for video games and other stuff, and I'll see you later. Bye!